How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Yakuza 5, and in today's episode, check this out. If you look up over here in the park, there's like a really kind of ugly looking miniature version of the Eiffel Tower. I know that in Japan there's like fucking multiple Eiffel Towers everywhere. There's one in Tokyo, there's one in like Osaka, and I guess there's one in Nagoya. We're in Nagoya right now, as I found out last episode. Last episode we got our ass handed to us, and we beat up two guys. Oh, that was a cool fucking takedown. Whoa. Did I just... Damn it. Shinada, you slow-ass piece of shit. There's tickets to be bought around here, and I want to see what they do. Yeah, so last episode we did a side quest where I went to a massage parlor, met a really ugly bitch there. So ugly that we were repulsed to even have any services done to us by her. We just couldn't fucking take it. And I got beat up for my opinions on baseball, proving that baseball's a piece of shit sport for Neanderthals, such as those people who beat me up last episode, and Shinada himself. And then we did like a I don't know, a side quest about a working girl who thought her boyfriend was actually true about loving her, but then it turns out it was all just to scam her out of money. I guess she didn't get the money back, but whatever. Well, do you think that you have a prize ticket? If so, would you like to give a prize wheel a spin? Spin the wheel. I did got, you know, a prize ticket, so I might as well use it. Let me get rid of the ticket for you. Go on and give it a spin. Oh, that's how this works. I can't believe it. Green. Is it good? That's too bad. A consolation prize for your efforts. How do I get tickets? I want more tickets. Please come again soon. Got fabulous prizes over here. Swing on by to spin the prize wheel if you get yourself some tickets. And where exactly do I get tickets? Oh, I think I know where I get tickets. You know, like the key collection and stuff. So, when you play as Akiyama and Haruka, you collect keys, and then you have items you can get from the locker boxes. When you played as Saejima, instead of looking for keys, you were collecting pieces of a map, which would later give you like an item. I didn't collect a single one of those, so I don't fucking know what I would have gotten, if anything. And now, as Shinada, I guess instead of collecting either map pieces or keys, I'm collecting fucking prize tickets. I was gonna check on my cat, but I'm sure she's fine. I gave her food before I started recording. And also, yeah, I felt kind of sick today, so I stayed at home while my parents went on some kind of trip. I'm like, whatever. I've been on a trip with them yesterday. So I guess we're gonna run around, look for tickets. I doubt I'll get anything actually worth a fucking shit out of this. Spinning it is kind of fun, hell yeah. And also, I want to just check out this part of the map, because I don't fucking think I've ever had a reason to be here. Even when I first played this game, which at this point was like, I don't know, 3 fucking years ago, I've decided that I really don't want to fucking waste my time on Shinada's part of the story. I thought the side quest took place here. And there's also a side quest around here, so we might check that out. And how much exactly can I explore as Shinada? Like, where does this lead me to? Does this actually leads to anything worthwhile? You know what's cool in like the newer Yakuza games? You can go into first-person mode, just like in this game, but you can remain in first-person mode as you're walking, which is really cool. Oh look, the moon is over here. Oh, I appreciate... Why are there no stars, though? Well, that's a bit fucking strange looking, but yeah. I always hate when video games get the fucking moon size wrong, or even movies, because, well, in real life the moon doesn't look very fucking grand. It's just like a circle in the sky. It doesn't really look scary or anything like that. So I can understand making the moon bigger on the in a fantasy universe. For example, how in Skyrim, if you look up at the sky, there's like fucking multiple moons and shit. Because Skyrim is like a fantasy universe, and I've been talking a lot about Skyrim recently. But I uploaded an episode of Skyrim recently, so it makes sense. Oh, look at this! Where am I? What is this place? It looks like a boss arena. Oh, I swear to God, if no boss fight takes place here, this is gonna be just a waste of space. There's like an elevator, but let me ignore it. I'll just take a normal route. It always bothers me when in movies or video games that are not fantasy or supposed to be anything special, they're supposed to be taking place in the real world. It always bothers me when the moon is like insanely huge. Oh, you can't even use the elevator, so never mind. Just looking for keys. That's all I'm doing. Checking out this part of the map, so I will never have to go here ever again. I wish I checked out those tickets before, so I wouldn't have to run around so much now, collecting said tickets. You know what, but I can see this franchise giving this city one more chance by actually having, I don't know, either a chapter, maybe like a new Yakuza game, take place here. What are they gonna have like a new setting in this franchise? Because it's fucking, you know, Yakuza Pirate takes place exclusively in Hawaii and on like different islands. Yakuza 8 takes place in Yokohama and Hawaii. Oh, what the fuck? That was pretty crazy. Shame I can't pick up scooters. That's Shinada. Shinada looks pretty big. I bet if he fucking worked out, or maybe spent 25 years in prison, he would be able to lift up a scooter over his head. But nope, only Saejima can do that. And I think in some games, I think in Yakuza Kiwami and Yakuza 0, when you're using Beast style, I believe Kiryu can also lift up scooters over his head. What's up, old man? Got any money for me? Excuse me, are you alright there? Hey, what? That you, Shinada-san? Oh, I know you. Don't you work part-time at the editorial office? Himoji, right? Are you working on a story? No, what story could I possibly be working on? I'm starving, man. Can't move a muscle. I had energy drinks this week. I'm so weak I can't even stand, let alone speak. Only thing I had this week were black energy, watermelon and strawberry, zero sugar, such as this one I'm drinking right now. And no, I've never been or am right now sponsored by any energy drinks. I just like talking about them. And if I was sponsored by Black Energy, I would have been singing high praises about how this drink is the most delicious drink I've ever had. Well, I just said it's pretty good. It's alright. I had better, though. I know you get paid peanuts, but you had to... No, you'd end up this way if you didn't eat. I know, but here I am. You have to get something in you. Fine, wait here, I'll get you some grub. Look, it's fate that brought you here, Shinada-san. May I make a request? Yeah, what? Just in case this happened, I kept this 500 yen coin as my trump card. Should have used that earlier. Maybe down, but my spirit is pure. My pride won't let me accept charity. Then you're better off prideless, I'd say. No, my pride is what carries me. When I was a child and deep into poverty, when the rich kids would keep the trading cards and throw away the chocolate, I never once picked it up and ate it. To accept charity now would be to betray my childhood self. I can't bring myself to do it. The fuck are you talking about, man? Chocolate? Set to go and inspire me? Alright, if that means that much to you, let's hear what that favor. Please buy me the most expensive Nagoya specialty you can with this 500 yen coin. The more health we can restore, the better. Where can I buy Nagoya? Nagoya specialty. Where's that? So get as close to 500 as possible, and it has to be a Nagoya specialty? Oh, but the more health it restores, the better? How am I even supposed to gauge that? Figure it out. I can't feel my stomach eating itself. Well, you know what they say, hunger is the best seasoning. But damn, why did it have to find out like this? Okay, so I gotta buy some takeout for him. And it's gotta be a Nagoya specialty. I guess the item description might spoil it for me. And you know what? I've been recently replaying Borderlands 3 because when Borderlands 4 was first announced, I decided to replay the third game. And I started that playthrough as Amara, you know, the Siren, who I never played as in Borderlands 3 until now. I started that playthrough in October. And then something kept coming up, like I started a Dark Souls playthrough in the meantime. And I still haven't finished that one too, but I'll get around to it. I was playing Lost Judgment with that playthrough I gave up on. If I'll ever replay that game, I'll start from the beginning, because I don't even remember what the fucking game was about. And then, in the meantime, I played Yakuza Pirate, I've beaten Monster Hunter, I've beaten Patapon, I've played like all the God of War games. All in the meantime, I fucking beaten like Rygar, the Great Adventure on PS2 or some shit like that. I played some weird PS2 games. And yeah, I finally decided to go back to Borderlands 3. And at first I had a little bit of trouble adjusting, but my god, once I did, the game is just so fucking good. And I don't even care about the story. It's not as bad as people made it out to be when it fucking came out. It's just that it's not as good as 2. And that's this game's only problem, that the story is just not as good as the predecessor. But everything else about it is fucking brilliant. And fuck yeah, I'm having so much fun playing it. Like, once I'm done with these Let's Plays, I'll go back to playing that game. And you know what I find amazing about, like people like to shit on Gearbox, and sure, maybe they do deserve a little bit of being shitted on. I certainly have my problems with them, but with a game like Borderlands that has so much loot and items in it, and so many like different keys you collect in the game by doing various tasks, such as daily challenges. There's like 2 different, you know, currencies in the game. There's Iridium as alongside just normal money. There's like dollars in the game for some reason, because yeah, whatever. There's dollars, Iridium, that you have golden keys, diamond keys, and like 3 different other kinds of keys. And I'm just thinking that this could be so easily monetized, you know? Like, oh, give us a little bit of money, we'll give you a bunch of keys. But no, instead, they keep giving these keys away for free on like events, or just randomly. If you follow Gearbox's accounts, or even Randy Pitchford's account on Twitter, he just gives out random codes to get those keys. And like, isn't that amazing that for some reason Take-Two doesn't decide that we need to monetize Borderlands as much as we monetize Grand Theft Auto? Because like GTA Online isn't really all that heavily monetized. Like, you just simply have the ability to buy yourself more in-game money using real money. That's it. It's not very complicated. It's not like a million different currencies and each one costs a different amount of money. Each one is earned in a different way. No, they're just fucking dollars. And if you want a car that's really expensive, you know, you can fucking grind and get that money, just like in real life. Or you can get yourself, you know, a fucking boost of money just by paying real money. Which isn't really all that horrible compared to like most methods of monetization in recent years. It's very basic, you know, and Borderlands doesn't even have it at all. You can't buy golden keys. Now, Borderlands 3 did receive like it had 2 season passes. The first one totally worth its price. All the DLCs that came with it were fucking awesome. And the second one not so much, even though it costed the same amount of money as the first one. It just wasn't as worth it. There was 1 DLC in it, story DLC, that wasn't as good as the rest. You unlocked an additional skill tree for each character, which, yeah, it was alright. They weren't really game-changing, but they were okay. And then you get like a bunch of cosmetics too. And yeah, I only bought that season pass to get those skill trees in that DLC, which I did a let's play of a while back. But you know what? I'm probably not gonna replay Borderlands 3 before the release of Borderlands 4. I have been replaying Borderlands the Handsome Collection, but I'm not going to go back to Borderlands 3. And kind of a shame, honestly. Like, I kind of wish I would just simply be like, I'm going back to Borderlands 3, but it would just be the same exact playthrough as my Borderlands 3 playthrough. Like, I would just call it Borderlands 3 second Let's Play number 2. Like, there's 2 Let's Plays of the same game that are kind of exactly the same, except maybe this time I played all the DLCs inside of the Borderlands 3 Let's Play, because the difference with my Borderlands pre-sequel Let's Play and my Borderlands 2 Let's Play, compared to my Borderlands the Handsome Collection Let's Play, which are kind of the same Let's Plays, right? Is that on my Borderlands the Handsome Collection, I'm playing as different characters and on hard difficulty. Well, I guess I could do the same thing for Borderlands 3. I could just play it on hard difficulty and as a different character. Well, whatever. Well, if it isn't Tachan, I kind of love how everybody knows Shinada around here and everybody calls him by a nickname. It's like he's the mascot of the city. Everybody knows him. And everybody's like, oh, if it isn't this local idiot. You know, I mean, of course I do. It's me, from Shichako Ramen. Oh, hey, boss man. Haven't seen you in a while. What's with the sash? You're trying to be some sort of politician? That I am. As someone who makes his living in Kineicho, I think it's time I give something back to the community. The recession has taken its toll on all of us. My firm belief is that politicians should consider the plight of the unfortunate and lead their local communities. In order for that to happen, someone in a position of power needs to be their voice, so I decided to enter politics. Wow, you're not fooling around, are you? Nice to know someone committed is taking our side. Actually, I don't even know your name. And I suppose not. Name is Shizo Mitsukane. Like it says on this here sash, please remember to vote for me when the election comes around. Come to think of it, I haven't been to Shuko in a while. You sure the shop's gonna be okay while you're out here campaigning? Oh, certainly. I've got a good crew working over there, so my mind is clear on focusing on the election. I ran out of all these thumbnails of like cute girls from Haruka's playthrough, and now I'm kind of running out of things to put on thumbnails. I'm like, oh shit. You know what I could do? Just simply look up Yakuza 5 screenshots on Google and download like a bunch of them. Sometimes I do that when I play a game that doesn't really have any cutscenes. I think that's what I'll have to do for that's what I did for my Skyrim playthrough. Most of my thumbnails are just like screenshots I found on the internet, and I put a number over them. They're pretty cool. That's why sometimes there's stuff on my Skyrim Let's Play thumbnails that doesn't appear in my playthrough at all, because sometimes I just have taken screenshots of like characters who looked really cool, but I didn't met them in the game or anything like that. Or they're not even in my game, because they're modded characters and shit. I was trying to at least take screenshots of characters who look like they could belong in Skyrim, instead of, I don't know, putting a bunch of hot anime girls that a lot of people play with in Skyrim. Yeah, I see you're taking this street corner speech approach. Trying to, but everyone just walks right on without saying a second glance. No one stops to listen. Say, Tachan, how about you be a shill for me? Just stand there and listen to my speech? Oh no, thank you. Why would I want to do that? Come on, don't be that way. I've been trying to rally interest as best as I can, but everyone gives me the cold shoulder. I'm getting pretty discouraged here. That's what a street corner speech is all about, though. People will gather around if you give them something inspiring. Perhaps, but remember, I'm no celebrity. You should see how quick these people are to pass me by. I may as well be invisible. Aren't you supposed to raise your voice and show how passionate you are? Maybe blast out a megaphone? That's easier said than done. It feels terrible when no one will give you the time of the day. Well, if you're that much of a nobody, why not get someone big to give you an endorsement speech? That should help gain some traction. This reminds me of that one side plot in Persona 5 that had a politician standing somewhere preach about something. I've heard that that's how politicians, you know, gain people's support. Instead of running campaigns with ads plastered everywhere or something, they go out themselves on the streets and start giving out speeches and shit, which is pretty awesome. If that happened where I live, I'm sure all these politicians would get shanked to death eventually. So, yeah. Japan's just a different mentality, and I envy that so fucking much. For example, I've recently read about a story how a road toll in Japan on like a highway had their system like crashed or something. So instead of keeping everybody there stuck until they can pay and the system is back online, they just let everybody through for free and then just simply ask them to pay back later. And most people did. And I'm like, man, first of all, if this happened where I live, they wouldn't fucking let anybody through without paying. They'd be fucking stuck there for hours till the fucking system would come back online. And who the fuck knows if it wouldn't take them longer than that, because in the story I read, it took them like 32 hours to get it back online. And second of all, even if they did let people through, like eventually people would probably start fucking rioting and shit for not letting them through. So if they eventually did went through, probably by force at that point, they would definitely not fucking pay back. So, yeah. And I can't say that I would. So, yeah, clearly a different mentality. Endorsement speech, that could be the trick. Ticket. But thank you, Tachan. I'll start asking around right now. How's it going? How's the asking around? Have you asked anybody an endorsement speech? No. Now, who should I get to give me a proper speech? I don't know, but I guess we're done with this area. Sorry, lady. Didn't meant to grope you. Just kinda happened. Still looking for those dumbass tickets. Yeah, so I uploaded a video on Skyrim. And you know what? I've been watching a lot of videos on Skyrim, like yesterday for some reason. I think it's better than me watching a bunch of shitty-ass Minecraft videos, so I hope my YouTube recommended just gives me fucking... What? So I really hope that from now on, my YouTube recommends me Skyrim videos, because they're not as retarded as those fucking Minecraft videos I've been watching. Coach Igarashi told him to go and fish something up. Looks like there's a good fishing spot over here. Should I fucking really do that? Listen, I promised myself I will not be oh, fuck off. Jesus. Fucking assholes. I promised myself I wouldn't advance that stupid ass. Ooh, look at this guy. He's probably rich. Rich bastard. Give me your riches. You know what Shinada looks like? That'll be a weird reference, but Shinada looks like Claude Claude from GTA 3, alternative look. On PC, you can actually choose an alternative look for Claude in GTA 3. Instead of his iconic black leather jacket and green pants, he actually has the same setup Shinada has right now. A brown leather jacket, blue pants, brown boots, and he's got like a mustache. I've always wanted to just kind of, like, maybe on even my Let's Play channel, do a playthrough of Grand Theft Auto 3. That's an idea I have, but I'll probably not do it anytime soon. Ideas to do new playthroughs of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, except the game would be modded as fuck. Like, I would just have a million mods installed. Now with Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City, I could probably get it to just be really funny. But with San Andreas, there's so many mods in that game that just straight up changed the game. I've seen mods to San Andreas that just straight up turn into a completely different game. There's like a mod called Grand Theft Auto Alien City or something. And it just straight up makes the city, like the whole map, all futuristic looking, and gives you a whole new different story to go through. There's also these like funny mods I've seen recently called like, I don't remember what they're called, but they basically rework every mission in Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and everything. Monster Hunter Wilds updated. But nah, I guess I'll be playing Yakuza today. I'm not gonna switch over to Monster Hunter. And it just makes the missions like way harder. It looks like I could fish here. So what's my objective? I'm supposed to fish? I don't have anything to use for bait. Oh, how fortunate. And I'll never have anything to use for bait. Maybe I could use a controversial video title, such as Yakuza 5, the cesspit of SJW gaming, leftist propaganda, blah blah blah, shit like that. You don't even need to pick up the tickets, you can just walk over the tickets and they get picked up. Seen some stuff like that on YouTube, and yeah, it's just this like hate farming. I fucking hate that, you know, and I hate that especially because I used to fall for it when I was like a teenager. No, I'm not a teenager anymore, fucking hell. Still feel like one though, that's good. When I was a teenager, I used to fall line, hook, and sinker for that kind of shit. I guess that's just the kind of audience that falls for that type of shit. So, if you're enjoying that type of content, just watching what's in your opinion a bunch of idiots, you know, like, I don't know, watching people of opposite political beliefs to you make themselves out to be idiots, well, I honestly think you're just as much of an idiot. No, don't do it. Don't wait to heat. Yeah, honestly, with that exploit, the square, triangle, circle, maybe not an exploit, just a tactic. Yeah, I guess it's not an exploit, it's just a tactic. Well, I'm not particularly finding this combat awesome, I just don't hate it. Not that I would have hated it, it's just that Shinada's really basic. And his moves are just kind of dumb, and I really don't like them. It's like he's trying to mimic baseball swings while he's fighting. I'm so jealous. Yeah, me too, man. Feeling lonely, as I've always did. Dun, 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 dun. It's a Christmas tree. Got 16 fucking tickets, man. Time to get some good shit out of that spinny thing. Gonna check on my cat. See if she's doing alright. You know, since it's gotten a lot warmer, there's like a bunch of flies flying around my house sometimes. I mean, not a bunch of them, but occasionally one slips in through the balcony. And whenever there's a fly in my house, my cat goes fucking crazy. All of a sudden, nothing matters to her but catching that fucking fly. So I better check whether she haven't destroyed the whole house yet. Spin the wheel, bitch. I'm the bitch. I didn't call her a bitch. I'm the one spinning the wheel. Epic blue. I got blue. That's gotta be good, right? Got a lighter oil. That's what I'm getting for these. Okay, green's bad. Ooh, red. This lady's job. Ring the bell if I get a good prize. Can I get anything actually useful out of it? Like, super resin is probably good if you give a fuck about crafting weapons in this game. You know how Shinada has like this infinite... Ooh, a white one. Ooh, that's like really good. Well, it sells for a lot, so that's the only thing I'm concerned with. You know, it'd be cool if I could just spin all of these fucking balls at once. It's like 16 balls comes out of it, instead of just doing it one at a time. Oh my fucking god, and I ran out of space. Of course I did, because my fucking equipment is lousy. See, for example, I've been talking about how, like, oh, I'm doing another playthrough of Borderlands 2, even though I did one in the past. But, like, it's slightly different. It's kind of the same with this series, for example. If I really wanted to, I mean, I do want to at some point. I want to do Let's Plays of both Yakuza 1 and 2, the original PS2 versions. But you know, I played the remakes, so why would I play those games? Well, first of all, to refresh myself on what happens in those two games. See the original versions, maybe even replay the remakes just to appreciate them more. Though I did replay Kiwami before Yakuza 8 came out, so maybe when Yakuza 9 gets announced, or that fucking Yakuza -1, the whatever it's called, will be coming out. Maybe then I'll play Kiwami 2. I did manage to replay Kiwami 2. Just haven't gotten around to it. Yeah, I'm kind of curious, how the fuck will I get my hands on like Borderlands and Grand Theft Auto 6 while I'm in Korea? I guess I could order them on Amazon. I'll have to figure out a bunch of Korean websites for video games. Because usually when I order a video game before it's released, I check this like price comparison website, and I check whichever website that offers video games has the lowest prices. And then I buy from that website. Or whenever I need like any electronic products or anything, actually, I just check that website first. So I'll have to find something like that for Korean websites. That's what's both cool for if you're Korean and probably not so cool if you're from outside, is that just how many of their own things they got, you know? They got their own like message apps, they got their own like taxi apps. It's all part of this big Kakao thing. And it's cool if you're Korean and living there, you got your own personal stuff that the rest of the world doesn't. But when you move there, you all of a sudden have to adjust to all that stuff. And I'm not, you know, saying I won't. I'll fucking do my best. Man, did I run out of any good things to get? I'm just keep getting pocket tissues. Remember how a couple of episodes ago I ran around just kind of exploring the city just to get my... just to, you know... memorize my surroundings. So I won't be getting lost in this city every fucking time I need to go somewhere. Well, I could have saved that until I unlocked the ticket thing. Because I could have been picking up tickets. Oh, my voice cracked, what the hell? Tickets, tickets. I didn't crack, I just did it on purpose. What's up with you? I'm gonna talk to that motherfucker who's picking up shit. I'm from Kinecha Tourism Board. Right now we're running a campaign to raise... Oh, he wants to take... He's the picture guy. He will give me a camera. Awesome. Well, I can already tell he's probably gonna want a picture of that, like, intersection with the big TV on it, where I got beat up last time. I'll probably want a picture of... If I could pick up that ticket without triggering the guy picking shit up off the floor. There we go. So many NPCs spawned in, Jesus. Alright, so... oh, there's the weapons store. Could check that out. I know the episode should be over, but I'm just checking stuff out really quickly. And also making sure I'm not missing any, like, keys. Kamiyama Works. That's what it's called, right? What's up, man? I can craft weapons. Can't really craft anything right now. Oh. Okay, we're gonna come back to this fucking place. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna finish the episode right here. I'm not even gonna fucking save, I don't care. Whatever. Like, I'm gonna... All of a sudden the game's gonna crash on me? I better not have a jinx it just now. See you fellas in the next episode.